And here we are back in Aska. Welcome to the next episode. Spring has just arrived. I've been out off camera and collected a few bits and pieces to help us get along. So I've got a load more Jotun stones, got a villager incoming behind us. We have also, in the last episode, we started building up our warehouse, which is just here with some storage in it. We put together the outhouse, which we can use. There we go. That always sounds painful. That will get us compost to start helping our farm be more efficient. There you go, there's the farmer starting to use it. Our villagers will use that and it'll make them happier as well because they've got a latrine rather than just, well, whatever villagers do when they haven't got one. We are going to concentrate this episode on getting our villager count back up. We lost a few over winter to starvation. I also want to get the iron production up and running properly, for which again we need more villagers. Most of it is now in place. So we've got our metal worker here being built. We have the bloomery all built, and we have our coal maker to run them both. So there we go, we have a builder's incoming. So as far as villagers go, one of our villagers is unhappy. Only one? So we've got a couple of builders. Everyone else is pretty much occupied. So get some villagers in. We can then reassign some of the villagers that I know are in the wrong jobs. So we can get the mine up and running. The coal maker we can pretty much do ourselves. The bloomery we can pretty much do ourselves, but I need to get someone on the mine and someone on the metal worker. We have a villager that's perfect for this, I think, from memory. It's just a case of having some builders spare that we can take them off to do other things. As you can see, there are villager graves all over the place. I wish you could move these. That would be a really nice thing, so that we could actually have like a villager graveyard, because they wouldn't have just been left where they were. So that would be a nice touch if we could do that. There's probably a mod for it where you can, but I'm not playing with mods at this point in time. There are some very good ones. I just don't like them. So that's where we're up to. Let's crack on. How long's left in that villager? 2 minutes. Right. So we need some more logs for that. What does this need? A couple of long sticks. Should have all of that. Ooh, no, we haven't. Who's on this? We should have 2 people in the woodcutter's hut. We did have one at night and one through the day, but I think one of those is one of the ones we lost to the starvation. Well, that's not good. So that's something else. I'm also fully expecting another blood moon. Imminently, I guess. It's been a couple of days and it's getting terribly dark again. so we're just trying to get villagers in now. I may get the rested buff just in case. I have food and water sorted. The cold is being less of an issue now. You still get some parts of it in spring, but not enough that's usually a problem. There we go, we have our rested buff. And there we go, we have Scarred, our new villager. We'll sort him in a second, get the next one in. Retired bowman and athlete. Sounds useful. Right, Scarred. Let's get him in a house. And he is, oh, talking about wood gatherers. A wood gatherer and a craftsman. That's handy. So, we're going to need lots of wood. So let's get him in on the woodcutter's hut. Assign. We also need to assign someone to the warehouse who will then fetch and carry to stock this up, which will be nice as well. Two logs for the blacksmith, so let's go and get those. We can do that up here, can't we? That'll do. While I'm doing this, just a quick thanks for all the comments and interest that the videos and the channels had since I started. It's been about a month now. I'm doing a lot better than I expected, to be honest. It still feels a little weird that people want to watch me play computer games. So thank you very much again for all the comments and likes. I have been asked why I don't ask people to like and subscribe. It's just it doesn't feel right to me. I would like you to, but asking you to feels a bit, well, yeah, different, wrong, I don't know. So if people like the videos, again, yeah, please like, subscribe, tell all your friends. But for the people that have subscribed and liked my videos, thank you very, very much. It means a lot more than you think for a very small channel like mine. And we are growing. We're getting there. Right, what does that need? That just needs rope. Do I have any rope? Get that fixed up. I'll wait till daylight and I'll show you how the system works, and we can get our first iron up and running. What have we got in here? Yeah, we've got some rope. Let's take some of that. Repair that. So in here we should still have some coal, yes? Excellent. So what I'll do is I'll take some of that. I can stock up our bloomery. That's iron. There's coal deposits. We can stock up our crafting hut. Oh, we need torches again. Starting to get daylight now. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's starting to lighten up. We have torches being made down here, so can't see them for looking. There's one, there's two. What else have I just picked up that I didn't need? Oh, right, we'll go and get some iron so that in the morning, in the daylight, I can show you how all of this works, and then we can get some villagers in to show us. But down here it doesn't make much difference if it's night or day. When it gets really dark like this, if you press your Z key, it shows where everything is, and you can see there's a faint outline for a torch there, so that helps you find the cave pillars to put the torches on. So 4. Let's get some more iron. Again, as I said last time, attack the cracks in the rock. You do so much more damage when you get them just right. Doesn't work all the time, but every time you get one, it helps a lot. There's several layers to this cave, so as you can see there's another wall there. Each one drops quite a lot of stuff. Once we got the cave up and running, effectively we can do without the stone cutter down in the village. It's always worth keeping just in case, but a lot of it, you'll get small stones and large stones from here in far bigger amounts. 7 iron. When you've got this up and running with villagers, they will store all your iron, small stones, large stones, and that again just keeps your stone manufacturing up and running without need really for the stone cutter down in the village. So use the stone cutter in the village early on. Once you've got the mine, transfer those workers to your mine, because they've used the same skill, and this will provide all the stone you need. In fact, we might as well do that now. Oh, we've got new villagers coming. Let's get them housed. Who is that? Oh, Ufid, our archer, and another woodcutter, but an archer as well. So how many people do we have on our hunting hut? Let's get our food resources built up. Hunters, we have 1. Right, let's put him on the hunter's hut. There he is. Assign. Let's get our food stocks built up again. And what we'll do is we'll assign. Wrong one. Oh, press right buttons, Flash. Come on. Structures. Our stone cutter. Who's on that? That is Dagny. Right, Dagny, you can now be our miner. So they've got a skill of 24, so that will soon get us plenty of stones, plenty of iron to start crafting lots of iron tools and weapons we definitely need, because we need to arm our villagers better. The other thing I really need is one of those horns. With the horn, you can summon. You've got militia from the Eye of Odin here. We've got one at the minute. He's on the barracks already. So we'll add Edmund as well, because he's a warrior skill. So with your militia, once you get the horn, you can call your militia to you at any time, and they will come and help you fight, which is what I've been lacking at the moment. I've had to try and draw the Draugr up into the village and hope that the villagers join in. With the horn, we can make them join in by sounding a horn. It also alerts all the villagers that the village is under attack, so they don't get quite as upset when that happens. So what we're going to do now, it's morning again, get an early start. Let's get another villager going before we start that. Rain Dancer, Cold Resistance, Iron Lungs, and another retired bowman. Useful. One more jot and stone at some point soon. So, for this, I would recommend you've got a couple of hammers. So let's pick up some sticks, because we can make those in our backpack. So have a couple of you, if you've got the wooden hammers, get a couple, because you're going to need those. And we want some coal, and we want some iron. Now in the furnace, we inspect that. I generally like to put, let's do 5. Come on, let's pick one up. Thank you. No, pick one up. Thank you. So, put 5 iron in. Fill the rest with coal. And then ignite. There we go. So now we've got on the bellows, and you see the little bar. What we want to do is, you can press and let go, or you can press and hold. So pressing and letting go gives you a short burst, which helps get the temperature up quickly. You want to stay in that green zone. Once you're there, press and hold the E key. You get a longer, slower action on the bellows, and you can maintain that temperature a lot easier doing it this way. Your blacksmithing skill will climb quite quickly. So there's 2 done out of the 5 so far. And again, just using that E key to maintain our temperature. A nice steady rhythm. Once you get used to it, you can do like 7 or 8, but just keep an eye on your fuel levels as well. So there we go, there's a 5, there's 17% fuel left. So we can then extinguish this and remove, hang on, let's go around this way. If we remove the bloom block, it goes on here, and then we use the E key again to hit it with the hammer to take off all the scale from the iron block. When you get that empty ding noise, rotate it to do the next side. Later on you get metal hammers that do this a lot quicker. And again, the little yellow bar underneath where it says wood anvil is the temperature of the block of iron that we're hitting. You need to get this done before that cools down too much. This one's taking a while, this side. I was pressing the E key and I needed to just hold it down. That's the mistake I was making there. So once you've done all sides, like that, press the T key to rotate it the other way. And you've only got 2 sides to do then. And that's that done. So we want to open the storage on that, and there's our 5 chunks of iron bloom. We can then go over to, see, our miner's already started. Brought up quite a lot of things. So this one is the same. So where was our coal? Somebody's nicked all the coal. Do we have some left over here? Yes, we do. Let's take that. Take that. In here again, we just place our iron. If we go up and you just add fuel like you do to your fire pits and cookhouse and any of the fires, just adds fuel and ignite. So if we inspect this forge now, little yellow bars are climbing up and the iron will change colour slightly, it'll go golden colour. That tells us that it's ready. There we go. We've turned that slightly golden colour. On here, we go to crafting. The first thing I generally want is a axe head. just a small one, that needs 4 iron ore. We've got 5, so we can begin that. And again, just use the E key to hit it with your wooden hammers. This is why I say get a couple of hammers, because you don't want to run out of a hammer while you're halfway through doing this, because you need to do it while it's hot. And again, get the empty noise, hit the rotate key, start hitting it again. And there we go. We can send that to quenching with the T key, and in this trough, we need to add water. So again, just add water. That quenches it. Up in storage we have an axe head. It will be useful to have a water trough nearby, which I hadn't thought about until right this second. So we'll see if we can find one of those shortly. In here, go to crafting. We can now craft a small axe. That's 1 axe head that we've just made and 1 normal stick. And we now have an iron axe, which is there. So we can equip that. And now we can chop down birch trees. It also, you can use it as a weapon. If we look at the stats on this, where would you put that? There it is. That does a base damage of 8 to 10 compared to our other axe, which is 3 to 5. So it does a lot more damage if you use it as a weapon at the same time. So it's a multi-purpose tool. It's not just for wood. You can use it for killing the Draugr as well. It does a lot more damage. And that is the start of us getting iron. So if we have a look in here, oh, portal. So we've got 25 days, and then we are going to get attacked by some big nasties. We need to try and find out where that portal is so that we know where it's coming from, which we'll have a look in a minute. So I want to start getting villagers in to, oh, I need water, and because I've just used it on that trough, I haven't got any in my water skin. So let's solve that issue. There we go. Right, no, we didn't put that villager in a house because we were doing the iron working, weren't we? Right, let's get them in a house. Just another archer, level 6. So, our second workshop, who have we got? So I think that's our man there, Scarred. Thought we had, that's the one that's in the other workshop. Yeah, we're going to put Bridger in it originally, weren't we? Because both he and Bjorn have got good skills in that. Let's stick with this idea and put Scarred in there. Oops. And who have we got that can be on our bloomery? So no one's got the blacksmith skill at this point. I don't think. No. So it doesn't really matter who we put in there. We might put Thyra in there for now. And what else I'm gonna... She's feeling cold. Oh, you're working in a bloomery with a hot furnace. You should be able to solve that. Bjorn, what do you need? Oh, you're just saying hello. That's nice of you. Schedule of work. Ah, you're a night owl, aren't you? What have we got you on? See, we've got him on the wrong time. So we load that, load him onto night shift. There we go. That'll get him happy. And he's in our gatherer's hut. So, I'm going to... How many spots have we got left in our houses? So we take one more villager. And then we're back up to our 15. So I just need one... one more Jotun stone from memory. So let's just go and quickly grab that. There. Ah! And there's the portal. So when we get attacked, it'll come from this side. Let's go and get that marked on our map. Right next to the Wolfar Den. There we go. Winter Invasion portal. Oh, the wolves are back. Let's just run away for a second, because I've unequipped my axe, which is a stupid thing to do. If anyone saw the shot of me attacking these things last time... Oh, I've got the axe in my hand. Right. Let's just make sure that that is in that slot so we can quick equip it. Yeah, if anyone saw the short of me attacking the wolves, I cleared those out with the new season. Those wolves are back. Yeah, so let's see if we can get a bit closer to this portal. So like I say, this is the winter portal, which we will be getting attacked from in 25 days. So that's, well, how long we've got to get some defences up. Let's give that a wide berth so I'm not getting attacked by the wolves again. Let's just equip my shield and axe just in case. So, again, just as a demonstration, when we were using our axe before on these target dummies, 5 to 7 damage per hit. If we equip our iron axe now, you've got 11 to 13. With an average of 12. So we're doing a lot more damage, which is always a good thing. The axe heads can be recycled as well, so when they break you can just take them back to a crafting house and remake them into an axe again. They can be remade very easy. The other thing we wanted to do was put the carpenter's hut on here. So again, we're looking for the little green cross. There we go. Put that in place. Cue that up. got somebody on this now, haven't we? Yes, got Scarred on it. So let's set him some tasks. So things that we want to have made. We want iron axes. We need draw knives, which you need for the carpenters. We want crude iron knives, and we want, not the road maker initially, where's the pickaxe? There it is, crude iron pickaxe. We need the carpenter up and running for that because we need the wooden shafts. So it won't let us put that in place yet because we can't make those wooden shafts. Do some rope as well, just so that there's some here. If we get him to make pickaxes, then our miner doesn't have far to go if they need a pickaxe. So we'll put some of that on and some blades. And that will get that running. Again, while it's dark, I'm just going to... Oh, we need to get that other villager in, don't we? Run straight past it without doing it. Harvest Blessing, Resilient Surge, Wind Rider, or Summer Angler. I'm not fussed about the anglers just now. So, Freya, in you come. How many builders do we have? Built by workstation. So we only have one builder at the moment, with a second one coming in. So I need to get some more people coming in soon. So what I might do is clear these trees and put another cottage in just here. So I will be back shortly once I've got this cleared. Should give us a clear view now. House, cottage. So we'll get that built as well. In this episode, we have got our workshop hut upgraded with the blacksmith. We have all our iron production in place. We have a miner mining the ore for us. We have someone on the coal maker making coal. We have somebody on the bloomery that takes the coal and the iron ore, converts that into iron bloom, which are then our workshop hut can make into all the nice weapons. If we look in this on this task list, we've got axes, draw knives, skinning knives. We can't make the pickaxes just yet, but we will soon. In fact, we might be able to add those now. We have the... Yes, we can. So there we go. We can now make the crude iron pickaxe, which will help the miners get the iron faster for us. So our iron manufacturing is now fully up and running. Started a new house as well, so we can get even more villagers in. And we've had our winter invasion spawner come in, which is over by the Wolfhard Den on the far side of the village. Over there you can see the faint glow in the distance. So that's where we're going to get attacked from in 23 days. So we need to start getting defences up and running. So, this is Flash. Trying to look at myself, there we go. Another good day in Aska. Here's hoping for some more. We will see you in the next episode. Cheerio.